I don't think I have laughed this so long in a time with the freaking Shingeki no Kyojin OVA. This one, called known as Sun Visitors or Tosazen no Raiho-san, is like one of the second OVAs they've done, and it's a huge change from what we had with Ilse's Journal. And this one was just pretty much like 2 years after John and everyone had done the training. They pretty much returned back, and they did they did a little show showing off all the moves and all that. And you see, it was really focused on John in this episode, where he got a fight with Sasha, Connie, and Reiner about how he should work in a team, and fucking Pixies intervenes, fucking drunk as fuck, saying, "Why don't we solve this with a food contest?" He's like, "They're just drink." He's there drinking on the fucking wall. He's there for this entire episode. Pixies was fucking hammered. He just does not give a fuck. And then with what we found from most of this episode, cause Mikasa and freaking Eren, they were hardly anything. They weren't hardly a part of this episode. When you saw John's backstory in this one, this was it did have a little meaning to it. It wasn't just all jokes and stuff. It's showing John was for all this he sounds like a dick and he sounds like an asshole all the time, how he treats Eren and everyone else. But it shows that he is a nice guy. He does care for people. He does respect them as well, especially when with his mother. Although he did shout at her, and it showed it, and he does really care. He showed that even when she was ill, he takes care of her, and he really kind of joined the squad just so he could actually have some money for his family as well, which I did like about that. But when it got to the cooking contest, they had to find a giant boar, which was oh, this is a colossal stuff. I'm like, am I watching Attack on Titan cross Toriko right now? They're hunting food, doing Itakimasu and all that stuff. And when they took it down, and they just bring out this giant meat, and I just absolutely loved Sasha. The whole with John and Sasha in the episode, I just absolutely adored her. She was just there riding the pork into the freaking into the city, just going neek neek neek. I'm like, oh my god, Sasha, you just made me laugh. And then just when it came into the whole cooking contest, it was pretty much freaking Armin, John, and Annie versus Sasha, Connie, and Reiner. What a fucking combination you got for a cooking contest. And they bring it out, and she brings out a giant slab of fucking meat, and Pixie goes fucking nuts. He's there fucking slashing Titans, going crazy, and everyone has to stop him by turning into fucking Titans. You even see some freaking abs of Mikasa in that, which is actually a picture that Isayama drew, of all of them transforming into Titans. So I like that they incorporate freaking I just was surprised by Krista. She looked like a fucking angel one. Mikasa was this muscly, sort of armored one. Armin was just a giant fucking head. And I just don't think I laughed as much as I did with this fucking OVA in a long time. It was just, what the fuck? Why is this just so crazy? And surprisingly, fucking he won in the end. John won because there's omelet he made that he got from his his mom. And overall, it just ended off with it was just fun. It was enjoyable. I mean, you don't have to take this too seriously, this OVA at all. I mean, if you see fucking Pixie flying around and people turn into Titans, yeah, it isn't pretty much canon. But for something Attack on Titan doesn't really do a comedy, I thought this was a really good way of doing it, and it was just fun. I really recommend people watching this. It was a good OVA. So let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. Watch it. I believe again it was called Tosazen no Raiho-san, although people are calling it Ilse's Journal 2 and stuff. So, but I definitely recommend watching it and give it a try. But that's all of me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys